Thank you, VC Family Homestead, Bushcraft Family, and Lazy Days Ahead for hosting Survival Seeds 2025. This is my entry video, and I am really excited to be joining this collaboration. Greetings from South Dakota. My name's Adrienne. I'm from Hamilton Homestead, and I am really excited to participate in Survival Seeds 2025. This is my first collaboration, and it looks like it's really going to be fun. So thank you for you 3 homesteads that are hosting this collaboration. So just a little background. My husband and I, 7 months ago, moved from our half-acre city lot to a 2-acre lot just outside of Rapid City and in the Black Hills. Now, technically, our USDA hardiness zone has not changed. We are still in zone 5A, and our frost-free growing season starts the end of May, sometimes mid-May, and ends the end of September. So our growing season is very short, 140 days to 150 days. But I will say that we gained about 1,000 feet in altitude at our new location, and we are now in the Black Hills. So we have lots of pine trees and lots of shade. Our ground is very rocky. We basically sit on a rock, which technically has not been a factor because I wanted to transition to raised bed flower bed or raised bed gardening anyway. So for various reasons, and we don't need to get into that on this video, but I do feel like I have some things to learn about growing in our new location, even though, we didn't move that far. So because of our short growing season, I set up a germination station in my garage. Generally, the first or second week of February, I get that going. And I start herbs and onions and perennials and frost hardy annuals like petunias and snapdragons and pansies. Um, I use grow lights, heat mats, fans, and a protective covering over my germination station to control the temperature and humidity. And generally, I'm able to move those starts to my greenhouse sometime in April, and this frees up my germination station so I can grow those tender vegetables for the garden, like tomatoes and cucumbers and zucchini, and all that sort of thing. But eventually, all of these plants end up in my greenhouse, and by mid-May, everything is large and in charge and hardened off and ready to be set free from those little bitty seedling pots and sink their roots into my garden beds. Now, I've been growing like this for 15 years now, and I still learn new and better ways of gardening every year. And of course, this year, I'm doing a lot more raised bed gardening, and I have a whole new location, so I've got new things to learn there. And as your typical gardener, I'm dreaming about this next season. Um, I'm excited about the seeds that Rainbow Seeds is making available to us. So thank you, Rainbow Seeds, for sponsoring the seeds. I've grown one variety or another of everything but the red kidney beans. I've not grown kidney beans before, so that's pretty exciting. I've grown the Detroit dark red beets. Those are wonderful. It's been a few years, so I'm excited to grow beets again. We are at latitude 44, so I grow long day onions, and that means looks like they'll be sending me the early yellow globe onions. Um, Early California Wonder bell pepper, that's perfect for my region. I'm excited to grow those. Um, then there's the small sugar or pumpkin pie pumpkins. That'll be fun to grow. And of course, the Roma tomatoes. For my bonus pick, I'm not sure what the options are, but if cabbage is available, I'd like to grow cabbage because I like to make sauerkraut, lacto fermented sauerkraut. So it's fun to try new varieties of cabbage and see how that affects the flavor of my sauerkraut. And also, I just like growing cabbage, so I'd like to see what variety they end up sending me. Yes, thank you, Rainbow Seeds, for providing these seeds to us. So my two main hobbies are gardening and cooking, and if I'm not doing one, chances are I'm doing the other. But I also enjoy another hobby that is closely related to both gardening and cooking, and I think it deserves a category of its own because it's quite an expansive hobby, and it's called prepping. I like self-sufficiency. I like clean and healthy food. I like problem solving, and I like simple living. I can food, I freeze food, I dehydrate food, and I ferment food. I like to make cheese and tinctures and preserve herbs. Um, I've made cleaning products like laundry soap and hand soap and that sort of thing. And oh, I'm dreaming of getting a freeze dryer. So I'm working in a very tangible way to make that happen. This collaboration, I think, is going to feed my soul. And I believe that because um, I think you all and I are cut from the same fabric. So I'm really excited to join this collaboration. My trademark phrase you'll hear in nearly every one of my videos is let's get going. But I think let's get gardening is much more fitting for this collaboration. So I'm going to try and use that in my videos. Anyway, thank you. I'm looking very much forward to this collaboration and meeting y'all. Bye now.